Well, good day there, everyone. Welcome back to another episode of Life in the Higham House. So glad you are checking in with us today. Let's check on the chickens here real quick. Look at all those chickens. Man, we got a lot of chickens. Look, the teens are getting bigger. There go my adults. Everybody's looking happy. Got to get in there today. Feed, fresh water. Check on our eggs. Look at this. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 more back there. She's sitting on some over there. I love it. We've got eggs. So happy with that. So happy about our eggs. All right, so here's the deal today. Today we are going to fill our raised garden bed. Remember in the last vlog we put it together? Put it out here. I'm going between these two bushes because this gets an incredible amount of sun all day long right in this area. So right now, because summer is approaching, our sun is coming from this direction and it passes right over top and goes that direction. So that means this area here is going to get the bulk of sun for the duration of the day. We do our tomatoes here because by the time 11 o'clock comes around, this is in sun most of the afternoon into the evening hours. And our tomatoes have done very good in this spot, so I'm going to keep them here. The other thing we have to work on here in the next day or so is our cucumber bed. I've already started tilling it up and getting it ready, but the cucumbers and pickles are going to go here behind the shed. Oh, there's a little toad. There's a little toad hopping down there. Hello there, Mr. Toad. That's actually the second toad I've seen today. One was up in the other garden bed. But we've done our cucumbers here 3 times, 2 seasons. We had great pickles, cucumbers, came out great. Last season, really struggled. So we're going to get all of this tilled up and cleaned up. We're going to get behind the shed all cleaned up. Get this nasty weed tree. We'll get that out of there. Hey girls, look at these chickens. So awesome. I love it. Got to get some more bedding in there for them. But the priority today is to get the raised garden bed filled with dirt and our first things planted in it, because we have lettuces and we've got beans that are going crazy in my starter pots, and I got to get them in the ground. So we're going to use, at the end of last season, I took all of my potted dirt and I dumped it in here. And we've turned it all up. The chickens have been in there. They've been turning it. They've been pooping in it. They've been mixing it all up. So I'm going to take a bunch of dirt from our bed here. I'm going to use that to fill the raised garden bed. And I think that's going to be good dirt because, one, it's been well tilled by the chickens. It's got lots of nutrients in it from their droppings. We've planted here the last 3 years and it's going really, really well. And then all the soil from all of my buckets all went into here. So this should be some really good, not only the chickens, but I had Brea, when she cleaned out her bunny cage, that also went here. So we got bunny droppings, we got chicken droppings, we've got hay, we've got straw, we've got all sorts of scraps all put into there. It's all been turned up and we're going to use it to fill up our garden bed. So that is today's major chore. Let's get started. Let's get this bed filled and let's get some stuff planted in it. So it's been another super productive day. Got a lot of things accomplished in the garden. I want to show you what it is, what I've done. I actually ran out and got some potting soil because I wanted to make sure I had some good healthy stuff in there with all of the other dirt that I was doing. But let's just walk through a quick update on everything. It's getting dark, so hopefully you can see. But we've got blueberry bush, raspberries are doing fantastic. These are black raspberries. These guys are going to be those golden yellow or golden raspberries. Excited about that. We've got beans, more beans, peas. I don't think these guys are getting enough water, so we're going to focus on that this week. Now, here's the good stuff that we did. I ended up changing my plans, and instead of doing tomatoes, where I normally do tomatoes, because I had so many starters that needed to get in the ground, I actually put those in the old tomato bed. So here's what we got. All those sticks are green beans, beans, and peas. Then we've got cabbage, we've got broccoli. I'm hoping everything takes. They've been sitting inside, kind of struggling. So I'm not sure they're going to take, but we'll see. But then here's the big project. The garden, raised garden bed. Really like this. Looks good. I've got it all wrapped to keep the animals out. But we did, let's see, leaf lettuce in the corner, kale over here, and then beans and peas in the middle. They'll vine up. Again, they're looking a little rough. They've been inside. I don't think they've been getting enough light. So I'm hoping they take and do better now that they're outside and in some soil. And hopefully they'll take off and do well. All right, we're done for the day. Long day, busy day, got a lot accomplished. Really happy with the productivity of everything that we did. Now it's just a matter of waiting to see what takes, what goes, what grows, and what we're going to be able to harvest in a couple months from now. Still have a lot more work to do. We brought all the buckets in right over here. These guys. That's what we're doing to do. That's where we're going to put tomatoes this year. We're going to put all of our tomatoes that we've got so far, they're going to go in buckets. I still have to clear out some space for a lot more stuff at the bottom of the yard. I got to get to that. We'll keep working and get that happening. Unfortunately, of all the tomatoes that we've planted, we've only got beefsteak, Big Daddies, Lemon Boys, and a few Very Cherries. For some reason, none of my Romas took. They were really weak coming out of the starters. We transplanted them. They just never took. So we're going to have to redo our Romas, which I'll probably do at some point next week. We'll start a fresh round of those. I got plenty of seeds left. Hopefully, we can still salvage them and get some Romas because we want to do tomato sauce, pizza sauce, salsa, all that stuff. We want to be able to can all that at the end of the year. So, it's getting dark. I'm ready to go and relax. Thank you so much for watching. Hopefully you've enjoyed it. We didn't do the whole show you of everything I did. I just had too much to do, and it was too hard to navigate the camera and the digging and the dirt and all of that stuff. I'll try to do better next time to make sure you guys see what I'm doing and the progress we're making on stuff. Today, it was just about getting it done and getting it in the ground. And that's what I did. Next, later on this week, we're going to check in with, remember we did all our cucumbers and pickles and peppers. We started all those off in the trays. They're going to be almost a week here soon. We'll check in on those, and I'll show you the progress of the tomatoes that we do have. All that's coming up in future vlogs. For now, thanks so much for watching. We'll see you next time right here, Life in the Higham House. Till then, later.